Hi friends, this is Sandy from Scrapbooks Blessings Club and welcome to day 11 of our 12 Days of Christmas blog hop. We are nearing the end here and what we're doing is our One Sheet Wonder template I have right here. Of course, like always, the link will be on the blog post at www.scrapbooksblessings.blogspot.com. Okay, so we're going to use our pattern pieces down here in the corner, and this is, I have marked that as L, and they're going to measure at, this one is going to be 1 by 4, and then this is going to be 1 3/4 inch by 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our pieces and we'll put our template off to the side. For our base, we're going to start with your regular A2 card, which is just an 8.5 by 11, cut in half and scored at 4 1/4. And then I have here our color core coordinations cardstock that we've been using all along. I pulled out the green for this one. And I have two pieces. This one is going to, it measures the same as the front of the card. So it's going to be 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then this one here is going to measure in at, let me double check. Yep, 4 1/4 by 2.5. Okay. Now for our card here, we're going to do two techniques. One is I have the die cut, and that's what we're going to do. I cut this one using my Cricut Expressions 2, and this is from the Christmas Silhouette cartridge, and it's just a really pretty holly leaves and little sign, so we're going to use that. I have a little embellishment from Kane Company we're going to use, of course our pattern paper, and then I have a couple tools that we're going to use. I have some stickles, Memento ink, the rhubarb stock that we've been using, of course my Stamp-A-Majig we're going to use for our wood block, and I have just a Martha Stewart glue pen. We're going to go ahead and use that too. So let's get started. Now I want our card's going to go lengthwise, across here. It's not going to go up and down. We're going to do it this way. And so first things first, for our card, we're going to prep it something a little bit different. We're actually going to do it as an easel card. And if you've never made an easel card, they are so simple to do. What you do is you just fold your card in half, and then you're going to take the top layer, and you're actually going to fold it in half again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up, and then I'm going to just bring it to the middle where my crease is, line it up, and go ahead and press down. Okay, you can get your bone folder if you want, make it a really nice crease. Okay, and now when it pops up, check it out. How simple is that? There's your easel card. Okay, there's the bottom base for it. And then when you want to fold your card down, you just go ahead and lay it flat. Put it in your envelope. When you want to display it, you pop it up. Okay, and that's where this piece of cardstock, it's a heavier cardstock, that's where that's going to come in. What we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and glue this onto the front. Let me grab my gun real quick. There we go. What you want to do is you just want to put some of your adhesive on the first half, right here, the first half. It's open on this side, closed on this side. Just right here is where you're going to put your glue. So we'll throw down 2 lines. Let me throw down one more. I got caught here. There we go. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lay this right across the top, covering all the white. Okay, and then voila. Let me turn it on the side so you can see. You see where I went ahead and glued just the bottom part here. And then this triangle is like your easel part where your card's going to sit upright. Okay, so that is your quick and easy easel card. Okay, now let's go ahead and finish prepping this before we get to our die cuts. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this cardstock, and that is the 4 1/4 by 2 1/2. Throw some tape on there. And now I don't want to put it in the middle. I actually want to put, because this back here is going to be hidden, so I want to bring it up to the front. Okay. And now I'm going to take my pattern paper. I went ahead and I stamped, this was white, and I made this design. So you can find the video on how to do your own paper, pattern paper. I made a video before we even started the blog hop, so you can see how to do that. So let's go ahead with the big piece, and we're going to put that down first, right over the green. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and take the skinnier piece, and using the red, pull that over, we're going to go ahead and put that right across the center. Okay, so that's going to be our bottom here, and then we're actually going to use this little embellishment. It's a 3D, like a pop-up one. Like I said, I got these, you can get them in a pack. I got them for K & Company. And we're going to put that here, and that's what actually is going to help hold that easel up. And then there's plenty of room for me to put a little greeting right here in my white gel pen. Okay, so now that our card is prepped, now we get to go ahead and decorate the front of it. Put that off to the side. Okay, first things first, I'm going to bring my die cut over here. I went ahead and I cut this at 3 inches. Okay, and that's the shadow part, cut at 3 inches, and then all these other pieces I cut at 3 inches. Now, to give me the different colors, right here I have the beige, the red, the green, and then the little red berries. What I did is I used my gypsy, or you can use the Cricut Craft Room, and I hid the images. So I copied this 3 times, and then for the first image I hid this and the leaves and just had that to cut. The second image I hid this, and then just had the leaves. And then for the final one I went ahead and I hid these two, so I just had this. If you don't use the Cricut Craft Room, or you don't have a gypsy, what you're going to have to do for some of these cartridges is you're actually going to cut your image out 3 times and then pull the colors that you want. So, meaning if I didn't have this, I would have to cut, so I would have a whole group of red, a whole group of green, and then a whole group of beige. Okay, so for these cuts, it's really a good idea to go ahead and use the Cricut Craft Room or the gypsy. Okay, so I'm going to pull my little glue pen, and I'm going to be using Quick Stick. I got this at Archival. This is really good. It has a point here, and then there's actually, you take it out and you can flip it, and there's a flat end, and it pokes, and it's the picker, what does it say, the quicker poker picker upper, and actually works. And then the top here, let me bring up here, if you see that like blue color, that's actually like a sticky tack, and it will help pick up your small pieces that you can't really get after you glue them. Let me show you, just like that. Can you see? There you go. Huh? So that's how that, I love this little pen. This is great. So let's get started and put our piece together. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and I'm going to glue the beige onto the red, And there's the little cuts, so I'm going to kind of tuck that one in. Just like so. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue. Actually, before I go ahead and start gluing it, I'm going to take my little pieces real quickly and go ahead and line them up so I know exactly where they go when it's time to glue, so I'm not wasting time. So let's see, that one goes there, that one goes there, this one will go there, and I'm just following the cut lines on the die to match up with the leaves, so that the leaves match up. And there's the last one. Oh, one more. Nope, flip that over. Nope, flip that over. There you go. There we go, we got it. Okay, so those are going to be how my leaves are going. And all I'm going to do is go ahead and get my quick stick. I'm going to pick up a leaf, go ahead and use my glue pen. Then I'm going to go ahead and put the leaf down. I'm going to flip it over and kind of press it using the flat end. Get it lined up and press down. Good. Okay, that was one. Here's the second one. Wait a minute, I'm confused. Oh, you know what? I'm like, this isn't matching up. What's going on? I think because I messed up the two. There we go. Okay, oops. I was putting the wrong one. Okay, now I got it. Now I got it. Okay, this one's going to go over here. I flip two of the leaves and press this down. Here we go. Get the bottom here. Good. Okay, almost done. Here's number 5. Use my pen to help pick it up and place it. And then last but not least, here is number 6. Grab my pen, place it on. And then what I have is I have a couple of these little holly leaves. Or not holly leaves, I have a couple of these little berries. Throw on a berry or two. We'll do that much for now. I don't even know. I actually think I lost 2 of my berries. Oh well, that's good for now. Okay, so grab my gun again. And since this is a bigger part, I'm going to flip it over. Go ahead and get my glue. Press it down, and there is my die cut with all my layers. Okay, and now what I do want to do is I want to put the Merry Christmas in, but I want to line it up right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my Stamp-A-Majig. And all you do with the Stamp-A-Majig is I'm just going to put it right there at the top. You just kind of line it up. It's clear, so you really can't see, but it's supposed to be clear so you can see through it. And then all I do is I just bring my stamp. And now what I do, if you can kind of see, there's my Merry Christmas. I'm just going to go ahead and line it up where I want it. I'm going to put my stamp-a-majig right there. Ink up my wooden stamp. Press it straight down. And there I go. Done. And there's my Merry Christmas. Smack dab in the middle where I want it. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put Merry Christmas right on the front there. Close that up. Go ahead and put that right there in the middle. Oh, it looks good. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and get my black paper, which I have over here. And I'm going to get my punch. Which I should have gotten, but I didn't. So I'll grab now real quick. And we're going to punch out a quick border for the bottom. Let's flip it over. I flip over my, instead of moving my punch left or right, all I do is I just flip my paper. Line it up, a couple more. Oh, let's finish off. When I cut it, I can always do some more. So there I go. Done. Easy. Push that out of the way. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and what I'm going to do, instead of doing it down, I'm going to actually make it go upright like that. And I'll show you my easy trick so that I don't have to measure. Just take some glue. Okay. And then all I'm going to do is go ahead, I'm going to line it up where I want it. There I go. And then I'm just going to flip this over and cut. So like I said, very easy, no measuring at all. And then cut this little piece off here at the side. And there you go. Okay, last but not least, I have some of my stickles. And I'm going to go ahead, and this is Christmas red. And I'm just going to go ahead and outline the cut lines of where the ribbon. And I'm going to go ahead and put some of the berries on the leaves. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and take off the little sticker part here. I always like to put just a little bit more adhesive so it doesn't fall off in the mail. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put that right there in the on the side. and that's going to help hold my card. And voila, there is my Merry Christmas, easy to do easel card. Okay, so I hope you like it. I know this is probably my longest video, but with the die cut and the easel card, I think it came out really cute. So I will see you tomorrow for our last day of our 12 Days of Christmas blog hop. Until next time, bye-bye.